News, rumors and opinions Thursday the 10th of July 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via a GCR. Update as of Wednesday the 9th of July 2025. Compiled Wednesday the 9th of July 2025 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington. Possible timing Global currency reset. Late Monday the 14th of July EST banks worldwide, allegedly, reset value of different nations' currencies. Late Thursday the 17th of July EST new value of currencies, allegedly, becomes active worldwide. The change in value shows up first in energy prices, then in food prices and finally on mainstream tickers. As a side note, the Federal Reserve's implementation date is, allegedly, set for July 14, 2025. This means that on Friday, July 11, 2025, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time the current Fedwire Fund Service FAIM wire format will, allegedly, end. And when the Federal Reserve opens Sunday, July 13, 2025 at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, business date is Monday the 14th of July, the new ISO 20022 format supersedes. Any wires in the FAIM format will be rejected by the Federal Reserve. This implementation will bring changes to current wire terminology, requirements, wire types and fields. On Monday the 14th of July at 8:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday the 15th of July 2025 at 3:33 Coordinated Universal Time which is 8 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time, or Monday the 14th of July 8:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The bank currency reset to gold, asset-backed currencies called Operation Chrysalis, allegedly, goes live. Treasury nodes will, allegedly, switch from mirrored to primary control, which will make all old banking rails read-only. If a payment processor doesn't handshake within the first 11 milliseconds, its ledger will be frozen until a manual audit clears it. On Thursday the 17th of July EST, Friday the 18th of July 2025 UTC, rainbow currency change of value, allegedly, becomes active. Take note of the liquidity paths that Tier 2 commerce hubs can use. Each country that takes part gets its first draw in 12-hour chunks. Fiat leaves in the same heartbeat. Don't wait for the news to confirm it. The change in value shows up first in energy prices, then in food prices, and finally on mainstream tickers. Tuesday the 8th of July 2025 Wolverine. We are pleased to share a significant development during a specialized operational conference held last night. It was officially confirmed that both the U.S. Treasury and the Department of Defense, DoD, have, allegedly, given final authorization for the payments. God bless you all. Wolverine. Tuesday the 8th of July 2025 Wolverine. The leader from the Pentecostal has finally released the funds to her leaders. They will be given the day and the hour when they had to go to the banks to be able to receive the blessing, which is spendable money, and be able to release those funds to their members. The owner has now, allegedly, finished what she promised she will do after more than 20 years. This is history in the making, guys. Global financial situation. Tuesday the 8th of July 2025. Trump's $150 trillion bombshell. THE161YEAR secret that will crush globalism and trigger Nasara, Gesera. Donald J. Trump WH on Telegram. While the world drowns in distractions, President Donald J. Trump just, allegedly, stepped into the most powerful economic position in modern history. Hidden beneath the surface for 161 years lies a $150 trillion resource trust, now, allegedly, legally unlocked. Copper, lithium, uranium, rare earths, oil, gold. Enough to erase national debt, end globalist control, and rebuild sovereignty from the ground up. And now, Trump, allegedly, has full access. For decades, the Chevron doctrine acted as the cage. It gave unelected agencies total control over America's natural wealth, land, and economy. Globalists used it to bury this inheritance while feeding the world illusions through fiat currency, debt, and foreign trade traps. But that's, allegedly, over. The Supreme Court has overturned the Chevron doctrine. The legal lock is gone. The vault is open. And Trump, allegedly, has the code. This isn't about campaign promises. It's about economic liberation, with Chevron dead and the trust exposed. Trump is positioned to unleash the most powerful financial reset in human history, not through banks, but through real value. Energy, infrastructure, sovereign-backed digital systems. Trump isn't just returning to the White House. He's returning as executor of a new operating system. And the elites are terrified. This aligns with everything Nasara and Gacera stood for. Once mocked, now unstoppable. Allegedly, erasing illegitimate debt, restoring sound money, and ending corporate government slavery. Trump's moves, energy independence, gold-backed systems, dismantling the Fed, expanding QFS, have all been steps toward this convergence. The $150 trillion trust isn't just wealth. It's the fuel for a new civilization. While the media sells crisis and courtroom drama, elites are shifting quietly. XRP, gold, rare earth ETFs, tokenized energy and land assets. The global monetary game is changing in silence. The public won't hear about it until it's too late to catch up. But patriots who understand Nasara know, this is the framework loading behind the curtain. The wealth is real. The court has ruled. The legal leash is cut. Chevron's fall means America's resource cage is broken. Trump holds the ignition key. No more globalist debt systems. No more fabricated scarcity. No more foreign dependence. The trust is real, and it's being activated. Silently, strategically, irrevocably. This is not politics. This is the fall of fiat, the rise of sovereignty, and the true beginning of Gacera. While others argue over headlines, the system is already being rebuilt, by Trump, by QFS, by the Constitution. The silence is the signal. The trust is the trigger. And history is about to flip. MNT Goat, we can clearly see that Iraq is ready to reinstate their currency and go global with it. It could not be any clearer now. But first there is work to be done with Iran. My CBI contact has been relaying to me from my conference calls to Iraq, and she was spot on. She said many times that, right now, it's all about Iran. Frank 26 Trump threw a curveball at my teams. We don't believe in a GCR, but we do believe that, oh my goodness, something is about to crack with currencies around the world. Frank 26 article, Prime Minister's Advisor. Iraq is qualified to become a regional financial center with 4 strategic powers. This is an insult. How dare you tell me Iraq is going to become the financial hub in the Middle East at 1310? Be wise enough, astute enough, confident enough to know none of this is at 1310. You're smart enough, wise enough, savvy enough. You know what these articles are doing. They're telling you everything, Azraflak, about monetary reform without giving you a new exchange rate. Because if they give you a new exchange rate, then they got to also give you the lower notes. Those two are as top secret as you can get. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com